Today we're going to break both front CV axle bolts loose on a two-wheel drive F-Series Mini Cooper. It goes without saying, and assume for every step, that once we identified the bolts, we pre-soak them with WD-40 penetrant or PB Blaster to give yourself an easier time removing them. Spray each bolt with penetrant and give them 5 to 20 minutes to soak. Your hands and stress levels will thank you. I do not feel comfortable recommending heat as an option on this bolt because there appears to be grease inside and a rubber gasket on the bolt. Unless you want to start a grease fire or ruin the seal, I cannot recommend heat as an option on this bolt at this time. Your friends are penetrant, having the other wheel grounded, and torque. Furthermore, my CV axle bolt was not rusted on, but if it is, instead of simply trying to turn it counterclockwise, once it breaks loose, turn it a bit clockwise, then counterclockwise, and work the bolt loose, back and forth, instead of continuously trying to rotate it simply to remove it. That's the trick for handling rusted bolts and making sure they don't snap.
There we go.
Greasy CV axle bolt. Looks like it's inside. It is best practice and recommended to replace the CV axle bolt when it is removed instead of reinstalling the old one, because the CV axle bolt is torqued to yield, which means the bolt stretches when it's installed. The reinstallation torque is shown on screen now.
Now we're gonna do the fun one, which is reinstalling the CV axle bolt. As you can see, the CV axle inside is not aligned. So what I'm doing is, I'm taking the CV axle here by the boot. I'm moving it around with my hand. I'm bending it, making sure it is lined up with this hole here. And there are teeth on the inside, as you can see, that need to be lined up as well. I think when I have it roughly in position, it's going to just naturally want to, there we go. I've pushed it in successfully. So now it's in place. I'm gonna grab the CV axle bolt, put it in. And once it's threaded on, we're in business. We reinstall it with our 17mm. Wiggle it so that the teeth lock in position, which is the important part. There we go, I feel the teeth lock in. Wiggling it so that the teeth lock in. There we go. Try spinning it by hand a little. Tighten this. Oh, very tight. I'll put the exact torque spec